Welcome people, welcome to this video. You know what? We all believe that we have our own freedom in this world, but in reality, no, we don't have our freedom actually because we all live in our countries and we do have histories of fighting for our freedom, and we believe that we can make our we can have our rights. And of course, after the freedom struggles, we have some of our rights back. But again, though we are not, it doesn't seem that we're controlled directly, but indirectly we're all controlled. In I'm from India, so we have a population of 140 crores approximately and more, and we are all natives of India. We are our ancestors lived here, and probably most of the people from India are like that. But still, we live in poverty. But it's our country, and in the landmass we occupy as a human beings, we live in only a smaller part of the region, which includes the cities, towns, and the villages. But the remaining landmass, the regions are left over, and yes, there is a percentage of forest, and much of the lands are not used. But the major problem here is a lot of mining is being done. Our mountains are being cut, our rivers are being the sands from the rivers are being taken for constructions and being exported, and it's been sent to the other states. It's our This is our world, it's our country, and whatever the natural resources we have, it belongs to everyone, not only the fellow human beings, it also belongs to the nature, the birds, the animals, insects, and even microbes. You know what? Those days, in ancient times, we all used to work every day, or probably not every day, but sometimes we used to work not to earn our food, we used to grow our food. Earning your bread is not a proper word to be used. You know what? We gotta work to grow our foods. So I request everyone to start farming. If you have land, you can try to buy one so that you can become self-sustained for you and your family. Uh, for food, you can grow your food and you can start fishing. You have to have some source to get your food. At least collect and people living by near the forest and into the forest, the tribal people, they go and they gather their food, they gather honey. It's all supposed to be done. We got to save all the organic seeds right now because most of the corporate companies are coming and they're supplying us with genetically modified seeds, which can only be grown once, and after that you cannot. From the seeds, what you get, most of it is all seedless, and if you don't have seed for one generation, for the next generation, how would you feed the population once the corporate stops to give you seeds? And today most of the people are working in IT sector in India, and you know what, there is no assurance or there's no guarantee for your job. He can remove you at any time, and you cannot question him, because there are certain rules and regulations where it says you cannot keep have an association to protect your rights as your employee rights. And you know what, the life what you're living is all about time. The life is your time. In 24 hours, we spend 8 to 10 hours sleeping, which is very much necessary in today's world, because your body needs rest, your mind needs rest, and the remaining 14 hours, you know what a typical life in a city seems like? More than 4 hours to 5 hours we spend traveling to our office or to our workplace, and 8 hours is our work, and which includes a break, and in some companies it exceeds. And every day you do this, and you're going to end up by doing nothing in your life. This, we weren't born to do this. You're supposed to work for your happiness, for your will. Whatever you love, you have to work for that. Only then you can be more productive, and you can do whatever you like, so that you can become better, you can bring new innovations, and you can make something very useful, you can invent something which is very useful, you can be creative in making, become productive, do whatever your heart says. Today we are just working just to just for our expenses, to pay our bills off, and to eat our food. And you know what? The food is also very expensive today. So to stop all this, see, they have kept us very poor, guys. You know what? They get a huge lot of taxes from our money. We pay a lot of taxes to our country, and I don't know how they use these taxes, because there are many countries which they invest the tax money. They collect the tax money and invest it in other countries, and they get returns from it, and they use it for the development of their country, and we don't do it in a bigger way. Of course they do it here and there, but no, it's not very satisfying, uh, because as in India, it is the largest market in the world, and we are we are the largest buyers in the world, because of our population, and we import a lot of things. Yes, of course, we can import whatever is necessary, but we also import which is unnecessary, because we are not investing our time and our economy to become very productive. For example, say we bring in a lot of timbers every year, and we even import onions and other food subs uh, other food grains from other countries. But as being this big country, India can grow our own timber, and only thing we need is a good plan for it. And from Kashmir to Kanyakumari, and this side from east to west, our climatic condition is such that we have all the climates and we have all the seasons. We can grow any crop from Kashmir to Kanyakumari, and if it can grow so much, why can't we produce our own food? We got to at least become self-sustainable in the food. And you know what? ICMR has given a report for the issues it had, saying that for vaccine, many people, many youngsters are dying because of sudden heart heart attack, and it just ICMR did a research, having a member, having a team, and they submitted a report saying no, this is not the cause. The other reasons are the cause for it. But how can we believe in it? These incidents are happening only after the COVID jabs. You're not supposed. Don't take COVID injections or jabs. You know what? In America, after the rallies which happened to stop compulsory vaccination and such thing, you all heard of the Canadian truckers protest, and worldwide people just protested to stop this jabs on them and to care about their children. They stopped vaccine to their children's. And in America, the percentage of vaccine has gone from 80 percentage to less than 10 percentage. Today's people, they're not vaccinating their children's. uh, and you know what? While giving birth, the mothers have to give natural births to the children. Today, a lot of scam is happening. Even in that, the hospitals are telling the mothers that no, they have to go through a cesarean. But yes, some are true, but many people in many hospitals are just lying, saying that a cesarean is a compulsory process because they scare their mother by telling some lies. And please go for natural birth, how our ancient tribal peoples were doing. And only you can get a healthy child with that. People born with cesareans are being less, having less immunity, and that is not the way. Any other beings, any other creature on earth is having a natural birth. Only humans are being forced for cesareans a lot. So please be careful, and please start farming, because the ruling corporates of the world are trying to bring in a food shortage, and there is a lot of politics behind it. So once you get a food shortage, people will lag in their nutrition intake, and naturally they'll fall sick. And at that time, again, they'll sell medicines, they'll blame this on a disease, some kind of a disease, and they'll say it's a biological war. And there's a lot of lie happening, guys. You got to learn a lot of truth. You know what? The mass media is always diverting you. Keep your mind very peaceful. You know we what is our life? We just do what we listen to, what we hear from, or what we see, and what we imagine. We think that is life. Life is beyond that. The universe was created out of nothing. So you know what? You're not, you're always like being manipulated by the medias, and from our education system, which is Clark's education system, which is not, which does not have any creativity or practical things to be done in it. So this is, you got to change the education system. Our old Indian education system was based on 64 arts. We used to learn 64 different kind of arts, which includes martial arts, which includes business, which includes magic and everything, which includes medicine, which includes literature, and etc. etc. There are 64 kinds of arts. I'll from in my other videos, I'll try to name all the 64 arts, and that's how we used to bring our children's up. They used to become very intelligent, very strong in their body. See, first concentrate on your health. Everyone start doing martial arts known as Kalari, which is from southern part of India, and it was a kind of old martial arts, and our kings and our soldiers used to practice it. And please do yoga every day. Keep your mind very well. Keep it very peaceful. You shouldn't always see when you uh, a normal human beings when he's still sitting, he'll get thousands of thoughts a day. And you know what? These thoughts will also consume energy and it will take 20% of your energy. Uh, and it will make you weak. You shouldn't always keep thinking. You should have your mind very peaceful. You're being trained from education system and your media to always just think of something which is just a mental diarrhea. Just watch Zen meditations and yogic practices which says let go of the thoughts, become peaceful with your mind so that you become more stable and the thinking power is given to you, to the human beings, to plan an event, to execute it, um, unlike the other animals which doesn't have that ability to pre-think everything. So you use it very wisely. I don't want to make a long video. I want to make it short, so I'll try to talk whatever I want to talk in my next video. This is Imam Mahdi. And well, one more thing I want to remind you of is for the next parliamentary elections of 2024, please, I request the Indian people, citizens of India, to come forward and contest for an election. And don't always believe in someone else will come and make the country for good. You have to come forward, you have to contest the election if you want to do something good to your people, and it includes even your family because they reside in India. It's about our future, it's about our children's, it's about our women's. So come forward, and it's just you have to change 543. If you win the 543 constituencies of Lok Sabha in India, yes, of course you can form a government. And I generally request non party members to contest as an independent candidate and vote for good people. And please don't. We are not going to get justice if we are having electronic voting machines, which is not trustworthy at all. It can be easily hacked or changed or manipulated. So I request you people to change your display pic and talk about this on social medias. And so, and outside your house gate, please write these sayings that boycott EVM and we want voting is our right. We want ballot paper system back because it's something very physical. We believe in ballot paper system and the counting has to be done immediately after the election. On live, the counting has to be done and the results has to be announced so that we can bring in a change. When you write these and when you change your social media to boycott EVM and bring back ballot paper system, the candidates who are coming to ask for vote would put pressure to change this and bring back EVM because the election commission is not controlling the EVM right now. And see, we got to bring in some changes in the system also. We got to make sure that election system becomes very independent body, and also the media should become an independent body so that it's not being controlled by the ruling party, so that we can have the truth, and so that the officers can be bold to conduct straightforward elections. So thank you so much, and this is Imam Mahdi reporting the truth. Bye.